Hello everyone, I'm Sir Nafe, and welcome to Hunt It One Step Too Far Reborn Edition. This is a remaster of Hunt It One Step Too Far. I never even got to see the original, and the developer apparently closed down their storefront. So I bought this game just in time because all their games are gone. This game was like $3.99, $4.99. I got it for like $1 on sale, so I picked this up a while ago and just hadn't got around to playing it yet. So now we'll see. He says it's a faithful and loyal recreation of the original. We're just gonna trust him on that because, like I said, no idea. I did see a lot of complaints that this was just a cheap asset flip, but we shall see. It's $1. Sometimes, you know, some games are asset flips, but just because you get ripped a bunch of assets for free or whatever, I mean, doesn't mean you're going to make a bad game. How many fucking games have people played that has the same two-story Unity house? And that Unity house, in my opinion, was awful. It made no sense to layout, but people still made good games out of it and everything. So they literally went and made porn games out of it, horror games out of it. I mean, literally, that house is everywhere. And games can still stay on their own, reusing assets and shit, so we shall see and not hold judgment right away. Yes, presents a forest. He presents us a forest. Okay. I wish I could remember buying this game. Everyone is looking for adventures because I have no idea what to expect. Each one in his own fashion. Last year, I discovered geocaching. Ooh! Like a modern form of paper chase. Okay. Picked up some coordinates on the internet. That's always great. Someone has deployed a secret stash at those coordinates. I need to find them, take a little treasure that's been stored, and put something of equal value in for myself. Gotcha. And that's how it is. A give and take. Yeah, that's usually how geocaching works. But it's not about the material things, rather the adventure behind it. Regularly, I leave the city to explore nature for the caches. Especially in the evening. It's exciting. Okay. I will be driving to Clarefield County area. A very beautiful place. But why wait till nighttime? Do you have a gun with you? A weapon? Now it's time to forget the daily life and focus on what's ahead. Yeah, rummaging around the fucking forest at nighttime. Oh boy, the crickets are already going. But yeah, I don't hold much against games, especially indie games, if they're just like an asset flip, as some people like to say, because free assets is free assets, and you can still make something unique and special out of it. So, say often, you only have one life, listen to sounds, be careful, explore the environment. Gotcha. As someone who cannot 3D model myself, I completely understand using free assets and reusing them and stuff like that, especially if you take an asset and slightly modify it to meet your own needs, if you're allowed to do that, and you want to keep reusing it in your games and stuff. What we shall see. Welcome. Okay, so remaster your first game. Completely overhauled graphics, usually improved loading times, 10 times faster, DirectX 11 support, 64-bit support, huge performance improvements, and the entire game has been retextured. Alright. Thanks for playing. Have fun. Thanks for making it. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see. We can save. Go ahead and save. We got F as our flashlight. You should follow my advice. If you don't, something may happen. I lived here for years. This is my territory. I know every corner of this area. But that's enough for the moment. Just keep going. Look for the next note. Enjoy yourself, the tour guide. Alright. Ooh. Left or right? Go to left. Oh, we got a house over here. All right. What do we got? Can jump. We don't want to jump over everything. Probably shouldn't try jumping over shit and breaking it. Got a kettle. Good old box. Nothing here. I don't think our geocache is going to be this early on, so I guess we just need to keep on moving. Can I press F5 to save? I cannot, so we will have to pause it every time we want to save. Alright. We'll just keep on moseying along the path. Left or right? Let's go left again. Why not? Hello, there's a note here. This is more than a game. It's a lesson. If you persist, you will be stronger. Be a stronger human being. Don't be afraid. I'm watching you. Just continue. Oh, okay. That's not creepy at all. All right, sure. Yeah. I'll be a stronger human after this. Hello. Can I have this as a weapon? Nope. Oh, I put the bodies here, I guess. I can run with shift. Thanks for letting me know, game. I I really need to know that right about now. I assume something's gonna chase us. Ooh, and there's no fencing here. You can just run off into the fucking fields here. Oh man. I wonder how lost we can get in this. Oh. Dun dun. Dun dun. You reached my house. Inside, you'll find a key ticket. You'll need it later. Once you got it, leave my house and follow the path again. The next set awaits you. Okay. This is such a weird wall here, but okay. Generally, I see people just have it, you know, be an open cabin. Nice bathtub. I could take his chips and drink his cola. Let's not do that, because he said specifically to only take the key. I didn't want to read that journal. Nope, we ain't reading the journal. Hello, chair. I don't want to pry into the tour guide's life. He might be the one who's going to kill us if we disobey and drink all his shit. We'll just keep going this way, I guess. He didn't say which path to follow. Something of else's importance is near. Okay, this isn't right. I don't know what will happen. I have strange feelings. I'm going to write this just in case. Alright. A lot of crunchy grass sounds. I don't see a lot of things. There must be like little hares and rabbits and all. Little foxes run through the grass. Alright. Hello. You made it to this gate. Very good. Normally people don't wander around in this area, especially not on this time of day. I guess I'm not the only one anymore. If you have any fear, you're not showing it at least. Now open the gate with the key you picked up from my house. Once you're through once you're through, just go until you see the next note. The note part's a little weird, I will admit. But so far so good. Definitely a little spoopy. Not really sure what the tour guide has to do with geocaching. Our character's just really okay with it too. And I don't even seem to have anything on my person to tell me the coordinates for the geocache either, so we're sort of just blindly running into here. We could go to the house, or we go this way. I don't know. We're just gonna keep on moseying about. Little shed, cool. Let's go ahead and save. I forget that we can save. I'm not used to being able to save in horror games. It's such a weird feature for me. Especially indie horror games. You know, usually they're just a ebb and flow straight experience, and if you die, there might be a checkpoint. You just completely start over. Gray screen. Oh, we're loading. Okay, we did it. I don't know what we did, but we did it in 10 minutes, so there's that. Boy. I don't generally mind loading times, and this one here in particular does not bother me, it's whatever. It's the fact that he says the loading times are over 10 times faster now than what they were. I can only imagine how long they were before. You follow the dark path, only the outline of the trees and the light of your torch to guide you. Finally, it becomes lighter again. You're on the other side now. At the same moment, you start doubting your mind, but the curiosity is bigger. Okay. Let's go ahead and save again. That way we ain't gotta go through any of the loading screens again. We never did find his note. I don't know if the note's going to be over here on this side or what. I'm trying to also keep my microphone out of frame. There we go. I think that's good. I got a new arm stand for Christmas, so it's got a low profile one, so it's like real low to my desk and stuff. And I've been trying to like set up my camera, and my microphone to keep it all just my beautiful mug and my new headphones, just me and my setup, but no microphone or anything at the bottom. I think I got it set up pretty good now, which is definitely a unique experience because normally my entire like YouTube career I've been like this to my microphone just right here and in the way, and now I've got it all sort of set up good, I think. I hope. This could sound terrible and I might have to completely scrap this game in this video, but we shall see. Not a lot is happening. A lot of wolves. There's a lot of wolves out here, but I mean, we're out in the middle of the fucking woods at nighttime, and it's nothing we can really expect. That's on us if we get eaten. Oh. I thought I heard a different sound effect. Maybe not. Might have been the track looping. Oh, here we go. Congratulations, you've reached the next note. Now you'll learn something about perception. Don't worry, you'll get your reward soon. The geocache is in a building. I will tell you more about the building in the next note. There is no key here, so you need to find another way to get in. Don't quit now. Okay. Alright. What are we trying to get into? I'm going to assume this house is what we need to get into. No key for the house, right? Yeah, no key for the house. You know, I think I'm gonna get back on the path. The music sort of changed when I went over to fuck with that house. I think I'm just gonna keep on running down the path. Don't mind me. I apologize for looking at that house. Okay, so this must be the thing that's locked. Nope, it's not. Alright, well, fuck you. I'm in. This is my building. Hello. Door's blocked. Needs time to open it. Okay. Not necessarily. There could be a window or a secondary path to get in. Hello. Oh, here we go. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I try to figure this out. I don't have much time. He is following me. Are we being followed? Have we been being followed this whole goddamn time and I didn't notice? That's not surprising. Okay, so this is blocked off over here. Go ahead and save again, just in case we really are being followed. So we'll need something to get in. I'm assuming something to pry it open. Shovel, crowbar, hammer. Hello. A little bit of a metal dirt there. That's alright. Alright, we might need to actually go back to that house and steal a tool. Borrow. We're going to return the tool once we're done. Of course. You know, you think about it. A lot of these horror games, we go to these places. They are, in quotes, abandoned. We don't know that they're actually abandoned. We grab people's tools and take stuff off their tables. And we walk off to go do our goal. And then, like, we drop the crowbar or whatever it is on the ground and we leave it. And we never return those items. Oh, I took the axe. That'll work. Oh, candy bar. Cool. But like, yeah, so a lot of these horror protagonists, we're just fucking stealing shit and never returning it ever. Someone, they may be on vacation, you know, like they're gone for a week or two and we just came into their wooded cabin area. Damn. I'm in fucking business. Press enter to load next level. Okay. Why would you want to stay? I don't understand the point of that, but all right. Loading again. This does take me back though, especially when I was younger, watching Markiplier grow up. There were so many horror games that had so many loading screens, and that's just how optimization was back then. You know, you had to have everything broken down to small levels to keep them behind loading screens and stuff. But I don't actually generally mind them. As long as you're not getting to, like, well, there was one or two horror games I'd seen. Every other door you open was a loading screen to the next area, and then the next area, and the next area, and, like, that shit got repetitive. I know that, like, the classic Resident Evil, I believe, did that, but they did it in a good way where, like, A, the loading times weren't too bad, and B, like, there was depth to every area you went to. The example I'm speaking of, like, there was no real depth. Some of the rooms were pointless, or you got lost, had to go back a line. It's just constantly loading new stuff. But so far, this game's doing pretty good, keeping everything separated loading screen wise. I'm enjoying it. Don't know what's going on. I don't know why we're listening to some probably crazy dude in the woods. Am I about to die? Oh, hello. You're not a, not gonna move, are you, if I'm not looking at you? You were scripted to move, right? That's what I'm assuming. Yeah, scripted move. Okay, another X. I'm assuming we follow the X's. Huh. That key was for here. Okay. We could follow the blood that way, or we could follow it this way. We'll go this way. The X's go this way. I had the key for this door. We'll go this way. Hello. What is that? Syringe. Rusty syringe. It's what my blood veins yearn for. No, it's not a note. Okay, I thought that was a note. Hello? I have found the answers. Look at the showers. You will find their answers. Okay, hello. Were you here before? We're probably getting ready to die. Oh no, he is moving, ain't he? Yeah, damn it. I hate enemies like this. Fuck. Oh, that sucks. The reason I hate enemies like this is just... God damn it! No! The hitbox keeps like... I'm trying to shut the door to keep him in here. The reason I hate enemies like this, it's not anything wrong with these enemies in particular. I mean, I like the enemy style. Doctor Who, you know, had the Weeping Angels and that shit was fun. Great horror. I don't like it because I'm bad at it. That's the only reason. Like, there's no other reason for me to hate it, strictly because I am bad at it. Unless a game, like, uses it too much. This is your point of interest. The door leads to the north wing. Finding the key won't be difficult. Oh. You didn't survive. Well. That is one thing I dislike sometimes with indie horror games when you got notes that you need to read. Is that it doesn't pause your game with an enemy that's actively seeking you, because you can just suddenly die. I hope that wasn't a bad save. Let me resave, because I don't know if this one moves. I don't believe he does. Okay. So, let's not go down there. Let's go through here. This is my thing. Where there was nothing in here. Okay, so he's in here. I want to finish reading the fucking note. And then you should be aware of the guards. Follow the red mark. Okay, follow the red mark. I'm not seeing any red marks, buddy. Unless he means... Oh, fuck, gotta find a key first. Okay. Man, that's a squeaky ass fucking door. Do I need to check all these stalls? Okay, hitbox is a little funky with the doors, but that's okay. Hitboxes can be tedious to set up. Find the key. Alright. Find the key. Find the key. Man, I got no keys. Hello. You're a mover, aren't you? Yes, you're a mover. Okay. Hopefully he stays in there with the door shut. What the hell? Oh, okay, these boxes aren't solid. Okay, I'm not losing my mind. I know that is one issue with... Maybe I need to go to the... Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. They clip through, so that's the one issue when developers do the enemies that blink move and stuff like this, is that you end up getting enemies that they don't have their hitboxes coded correctly for. And it's really easy to have them clip through everything. Okay, this is a torture room here. I don't know if there's gonna be another key in any of these other areas. We did get the one key that led us down this room and in there. It did say to follow the X's. I don't think there's anything down here. No, let's hit the rusty syringe. So this will spawn an enemy in there if I walk in there, which... And maybe we need to get them in here, because it has the red X's, so let's see if there's a key. Okay, that made a key sound, so I'm going to assume we got a key that we can go now. I didn't physically see the key at all, but... Now we just gotta watch out for the gargoyle friend over here. Can we open this? Okay, that door's still locked. He has seemingly vanished, so I'm assuming he's clipped through the walls somewhere and is trying to catch up with us. Okay, we got this door open now. Grab that key. Now, if we look straight ahead... that's not even a readable note. Never mind. Okay. That should open that. Ooh. Fuck me. Did I die? What happened? Oh, loading screen. Okay, there's like 8 of these motherfuckers in this next room, so this is going to be a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, but I also got some open back headphones now. They're still my Behringer DT series. I was originally on a DT770 Pro. I'm on a DT990 Pro now. These things are fucking amazing. I dislike how I can hear my fan. I have a window fan installed. I dislike how much easier it is to hear that, but sound effects are so much better. They're so much more in depth. There's more just meat to gunshots and sound effects in general, and just all in all, it just sounds so much better. I better save before I fucking die. Key there. There's no way in hell we get to read this note. Real adventure, fight for your life. The mark shows you feel their cold skin, their breath, you can't see it. Prove yourself worthy. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool, bro. Gonna prove myself worthy. Fucking fighting these gargoyles. Yay, another key. Another key is needed. Yay, another goddamn key. And of course, it's not right here. Hello. Ah. Bad gargoyle. Quit it. He fell over. Is his model supposed to... It's like he tripped. Poor guy. Okay, there's a key there. I mean, homie straight up tripped. Look at that. He fucking tripped. Quit it. Now he's not tripped. Oh, his friends are going through the walls there. Bad. Oh, great. Another one. Haha, we made it. No issues whatsoever. Oh, but yeah, them headphones. The audio is just great. Like I said, it is weird, especially if you live in a house that has like horrible insulation like I do, so you constantly have to have fans or AC going, so you can hear so much more. Weirdly enough, I can hear myself speak a lot more, which is weird, but it's weird and off-putting at first, but it's good, like, in a really nice way, because I feel more confident in myself speaking now. Before, I would hear myself so muffled, and I would like just be like, I hate my voice and stuff. I still dislike my voice, don't get me wrong. I feel more confident in the moment speaking than I would normally. And that may be weird, and it may not apply to everybody, but specifically for me, I feel more confident with it. Now you feel what I felt for so many years. I've been alone, I've never forgotten. Been in prison and beaten, mistreated. I had to protect myself. I had to create another world for myself. I just want you to understand. It's nothing personal. Finally, I am in charge. I decide what happens. There was never a catch. You fell victim to your society. The tour is over. I feel better. You're mine now. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and fucking save real fast. But yeah, I don't know. I can hear myself. There's a lot more clarity when recording and speaking and stuff, and it's giving me a boost of confidence, which is nice. You know, especially after it took me so long to get back into YouTube after my injury and my surgery and stuff, and I just lack confidence and like the mental power to restart hobbies and stuff again. So it's been a nice cherry on top sort of thing, because since I had already started before I got the headphones back, but I thoroughly like them. I think they are a must-have for any die-hard PC gamers out there too, because just games in general sound better. Even something like this, a simplistic 99-cent indie horror game, the cheap audios and stuff, they sound better, they feel better, and you know, your ears don't come out bright fucking red like a cherry no more after a 6-7 hour gaming session. I haven't got to use them with like talking with anybody yet. I haven't played with none of the boys yet on our games, but definitely my single player experience has been pretty good. But we don't go that way. Especially, I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 recently. I picked up for Christmas, and I've been playing it, and that game sounds great with open back headphones. Are you a mover? You're not a mover. At least not yet, you're not. Especially like when you're in a town or something, or like in a really busy spot of the woods and things are really active, you just sort of feel like, even with good closed back headphones, like yeah, you have good directional audio, but like you feel everything around you with open backs, it feels like. But you know, just be aware that if you get open backs, depending on how loud it is, someone can hear what you're listening to. So, you know, watch the porn and the hentai and stuff. You don't want it to be moaning and all them sound effects going on full blast. But I've also noticed at lower volumes, the open back actually sounds louder and clearer than closed back headphones do. So you got that going for yourself, if that is a concern. And in general, depending on the volume, if someone's in the room with you, they will hear some stuff, but they won't be able to like know exactly what you're doing unless it's just straight fucking porn you're listening to. You know, my girlfriend's been in the room playing a game, and like she couldn't make out the words people were saying in the game, but she knew I was playing a game and she could hear gunshots and stuff. Overall, 10 out of 10 experience. What the fuck am I looking for? I've just been like ranting and talking about these headphones this whole time, waiting for something, and I guess it's probably my fault. I'm not going the right way or something. I don't know. Okay, let's go this way. Just not really sure. Oh, is this the right? Oh, this might be the right way. Okay. Got them Slender Man drums going on in the background. Am I like whimpering? Is my guy whimpering? I'm like hearing something, so like a very faint whimpery sound. But I can't tell if it's my guy or like some creepy fuck in the background doing it, you know? There is a way out. And I found it. Hell yeah. More loading screens. Our flashlight is not that bright. It looks way brighter in this loading screen than what it actually is. It's not the worst flashlight. It's decent. But also, the game's not really dark enough to justify a flashlight, really. Just a little darkness, you know. At least with my monitor. I don't know how it looks in recording. At least with my current, so like I can see pretty well here. And like the light is just a little extra oomph to fill it out. Man, where the fuck are we? All this for a fucking geocache, huh? We wanted the adventure and the experience because we didn't want nothing of value from it, so... More. Door's locked. Find a key. Oh boy, I hear gargoyles moving. Find the key, get out. Find the key and get out. I will say this is dragging on a lot longer than I expected. And that a game dragging on is never necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes I want fucking games just to go on and on and on. The reason where it can start to hurt a game is, for example, something like this. There's one enemy type. There's one task. Pick key up, unlock door, which will lead to another room where you have to find another key to unlock the next door. The next door. This has always been the big trope with horror, is finding keys to get to the next thing. And I'm not against finding keys, especially because you can make it a unique experience. And it ain't gotta be some unique experience like Resident Evil 7 shoving a key down a dead dude's throat for the player to dig out. You know, your own environment and monsters and all can make the whole experience unique. But when you've spammed the gargoyle parts and that's all it is, and you have to find the 12th key in 30 minutes, you know, that's a lot of keys in a very short span of time. And I can definitely see how some people can get very annoyed with it and it start to lose its value. Here, gargoyles moving. Oh, hello. Are you, Oh, I don't know. I may want this one to grab me, guys. They've changed their tactics up. I kind of want this one to grab me. Fuck it. Give me a hug. Whoa, you got close really fast. And that death is definitely punishing if one of the motherfuckers gets you. And she fucking triple whacked me within less than a second. Holy hell. Oh, okay. It started me looking at the ground. Fuck. You know, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but if you already have a save mechanic in your game, I would just have it autosave at load screens. If it's gonna be, you know, we can die, and it's not hard to die. Like, we died that one time reading the note, which was bullshit, and then I died just now because, I mean, can you blame me? But if you're worried about players, you know, telling them to save often and stuff, I mean, just make it autosave at the doors, the loading screens and stuff. Because I mean, there's enough load areas in between where like you wouldn't really lose any progress. You know, it took us all of 2 minutes to get to the bathhouse area, so I don't think it'd be too big of a deal. But that's just my take on that. Instead of having to have the players remind themselves constantly to save, because one death could set them all the way back. You know, just do a little autosave. But what do I know? Oh, hello, cutscene.
Not so fast.
We got fucking diddled in a cave. I should just stayed with the female statue. Now I'm getting diddled by a man. I mean, I could have been happy. Could have lived in that water and been happy. Had a great time. Now I'm being diddled and tied to a chair. Man. Wasn't expecting cutscenes.
Did you really think I would let you escape?
Voice is a little weird. Not in a creepy way. Sounds like audio gurbles or something. I don't know, like.
I think you're ready.
Oh. Is this what heaven looks like? Whoa. We're like on the fucking moon, dude. This fucking low gravity. Holy hell. I have no idea what's going on anymore. I don't know if jump is making me faster, but it's cool being in low gravity. Okay, those gargoyles are not moving, so I'm going to assume it's fine not to stare at them. What the fuck? I have to do parkour? Wait a minute, what about the castle in the distance? Do I not go for the castle? I do the parkour instead? You know, that castle might just be a PNG for the background, I'm not gonna lie. It don't look like getting any closer. Yeah, it looked like it. Yeah, that's out in the water and stuff, okay. Well, fuck, this is gonna be hard. I got used to the other jump. Oh, can't skip that one. Oh, come on. How high up we gotta go? Oh, son of a bitch. This is a long... I was not expecting a parkour jumping in my 99-cent indie horror game. You know, to be fair, most horror games that I've played usually don't have a jump button in it, let alone actually take advantage of it. There are some that do have... No! No! I haven't saved! I was just talking about not remembering to save. No, I haven't saved. Oh, God. Oh. Why would there be fall damage in low gravity like that? That's not how gravity works. All right. I have saved at the base of this so we can get this over with. I cannot believe there was fall damage, man. As I was saying before I fell, the fact that this game has a little parkour jumping stuff was interesting because there's a lot of indie horror games that don't have jump, and the ones that do, you almost like never use it. It's just there because it's built into the engine and they left a button behind it for the player. You know, there's a lot of games that will have, or a lot of engines that have jump or other stuff bound that they just don't unbind. So it's kind of interesting to see. Not that this really adds anything to the game. I just think it was an interesting piece to add here. Okay, yeah, we're starting to need these low gravity jumps now. I'm starting to get the hang of it though. Okay, if I swear to, okay, I'm saving again. I'm not redoing this jumping puzzle. They're getting further and further away. We're trying to go to heaven, I guess. It's like that one game where you start in hell with your friends. That really, that jumping puzzle game. I don't remember what it was called. Okay. I was only like a quarter of the way up to... Oh, and... Oh, no. It tabbed out on itself. Okay. I thought that was it. It just ends, but no, it just tabs out. That's a lot of heroin you're giving me, brother. Lots of rusty syringes. Just what my blood veins needed. No. Whoops. I got used to the lower microphone. I just punched the hell out of it. I don't think this is heaven no more. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the other place is more heaven-like. We've lost our zero gravity. Let's also save again, just in case. There we go. Left, right, or straight? Well, I'm as straight as they are, so we better keep heading straight. Bing bong, the bells are tolling. Hey, bro. Oh, no. I have to not be straight. I have to curve some. We have to bend to go other ways. Alright, come on. Give me the key. Where is it? Is that it? What the hell is... What is that? Okay, that's not a key. I don't know where that key was, but I collected it. Now let's go use it. I have the slightest fucking idea where that key was. Alright, open up, God. We've got something to discuss. Big titty goth ladies. Alright, that's what we need to talk about.
Your time has not come yet.
What do you mean, God? I've been loyal. Don't I deserve one? Please. Don't send me back empty-handed, God. No. I didn't think we were actually going to talk to God. I was joking. Oh my God, this game is a fucking trip, dude. I'm of course making it 10 times funnier to myself just because of random bullshit I'm saying, but still. How could anyone not love this game? Another loading screen though, gotta love those. Oh, the police. This escalated. Who came looking for me? How long have I been missing? Is this the same night, or have I been gone for like weeks? But I can't be gone for too long. My phone still has charge.
Shit. Okay, thanks. See you later.
Oh, it's his phone. My bad. Gotta make sure we hydrate. Free me! Let me out! Oh. Good thing he left me with my flashlight. He can still sprint. He didn't diddle me too hard. It doesn't hurt to run. Save. Do we follow the blood? I mean, tour guide went this way. Find the exit. Oh, he's bleeding? Why is he bleeding? Okay. Oh. Find the key. Okay. How convenient. I regret to inform you that we cannot hold the Brickfield location any longer. With the current financial situation, the demand for medical service in this area is simply not high enough. Please inform the entire staff. Some of you may continue to work at the site in Portland in the future. So far, I cannot mention any names. I will talk to the direct manager and do my best to support you. I regret that we may have to close Brickfield. You have done good work, although there are some incurable patients, but special cases exist everywhere. I wish you all the best for the coming weeks. I'm going to personally contact you on January 29th. Cool. Alright. Get the fuck out of here. Woo! We made it! Right? We're done? Or the police gonna open fire on us because we sprint out covered in blood, look like a maniac. I guess we'll know after this loading screen. I will say I did mention the loading screens being an issue the older time, but some games made it good. The game was doing good, but when we get to the cutscenes, loading screen, the other area we were only there for 30 seconds, loading screen, that part got a little rough. It did really good at first, and I will say find a shelter, wait till morning. What? No. Cops are here now, bro. Let's go. Look at this. Let's go home. Let me save. Need to get off the road as soon as possible. Why? How about we go find a car? What the fuck? The textures are coming for me, apparently. The road's losing its shit. Why would we want to get out the road? I thought the police were here. I thought the whole thing is we're trying to, like, get to the police, escape, be free. Why would we want to... What, being on the... There's a fucking glitch in the Matrix. That bird's not moving. What? All the other birds are fine. What the hell is this problem? Anyways, is that the whole goal? Wouldn't we be easier to find on the main road? I get maybe not running and sprinting right down the middle of like a lunatic so we don't get ran over, but like, wouldn't it be better for police to find us on a road and not us hiding in a house? Is this... Why are there just a bunch of deer? Oh. Oh, are they supposed to be running around doing their own thing and they just all got stuck on the road here? All right, fine. We'll go fucking save something. Well, does it matter what shelter I run to? We've gone by like 3 buildings so far. Maybe not one with a gargoyle outside it. I'm just saying. Are you a mover? Yes, you are. So I guess it doesn't matter. Because you're probably going to follow me the whole fucking way there. We'll go to the shelter, I guess. This doesn't look like much of a shelter. Can I swim? Maybe we don't test that. You know, I've been playing Kingdom Come. Henry cannot swim. Let's just avoid water at all costs. Okay, it does matter what shelter we go to. Okay, let's go back to the house then. Hello. Alright, cool. Little rabbit. I didn't know there's so much wildlife in this game. This is too close to the asylum. Really, this one is the furthest out, isn't it? Unless you want me to go like deep into the fucking woods. I guess that's what it is. They want me to go deep into the woods. See where this path leads me. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is going to make it harder for rescue people to find us. Let's not stay on the road. We're visible. Let's delve deeper into the woods to find shelter. Fuck that. A conveniently placed cot. Lie down and rest. Sure, why not? Had a good old nap after all that running and speaking to God about big titty goth ladies. Sure, why not? Another loading screen. That's okay. That one was a little bit further out from the last one. You could have... Okay, one thing I will say. Loading screens, if you're going to need to use a lot of loading screens, nothing wrong with that. If you're going to use them, definitely provide some variety to your loading screens instead of just the same picture. Hello, are you movable? Technically, gargoyles aren't supposed to move during the day, so you should be fine. Okay. Oh, we can't go this way. We go this way. But yeah, I mean, we've been in like 8 different environments. And you could have had a different loading screen for every single loading screen, a little variety, have it randomized them, you know, just little things. A lot of people don't think about it, but those little things do add to the experiences. Like, yeah, if we're using a lot of loading screens, and a lot of loading screens can suck, but it sucks more if it's just one loading screen when you could have 10 or 12 different loading screens. And it's stuff that's not hard to do either. It's something that you could take, 20, 30 minutes to set up. And you'd be surprised at how many people actually go out of their way and notice that. And it adds a lot more quality to your games and stuff. There's a dead person over here. Let's go fuck with their grave. Hello. Goodbye. There's the glitched matrix bird again. He's back. He's close to the ground this time. What happened? He's giving up on life. He's having a little bit of desync to the server, I guess. Are the police still looking for us? Are we trying to go to the police? Are we just on the run now? I don't understand what's going on. There's also, I know this was like a medical place, and this is obviously like insane patients or whatever, so it's like an insane asylum or a mental hospital. There's a lot of random ass structures out here in the middle of nowhere, just randomly abandoned, and a lot of them are more modern too, because like there's gas cans and stuff and more modern tools. They're not like rink-a-dink tools. They're like actually like store or professionally made tools, and this is just kind of weird to see. And we are just determined to keep going deeper into the woods for some reason. And I don't know why I'm jumping everywhere we go, but it feels like I'm going faster, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, are we coming on the outside of the woods? Maybe. I can't tell. The low visibility fog is preventing me from knowing if we're actually leaving the woods or not. We don't seem to have any gargoyles chasing us, which is nice. Which, like I said, in usual lore, gargoyles don't move during the day. The sunlight hardens their stone and they do not move. There are so many branching paths in this game, too. It just makes you wonder, you're about to enter the next level. Oh, okay. There are so many branching paths, but so many of them are empty, or just a generic house or storage building that's just thrown out there for the sake of filling the world up. And it's weird to me because we went geocaching. The whole point was to get lost in the woods and find these coordinates and stuff. So like it would have been okay if there was like nothing out here except the mental hospital, especially because when they build stuff like that, sometimes they you don't have anything else out there. Hours have passed, your legs are getting heavy, you find a small hut and decide to take a break from walking. Why didn't we stay on the main road? For another hour, it's time to go on. We were on the main road where the parking lot was to the hospital. If we kept walking on the main road, we would have made it back to civilization. Sure, we would have lost our car, but if we made it back to a city, the police can help you and will take you to your car. they've probably already taken his car away from there. They don't just leave people's cars randomly there. Drink a cola. Sure. Eat a candy bar. Sure. Ugh. Ah! God damn, bro. Chill out. Fuck. I came for this direction to go that way. There was no reason to have them sound effects be like that, but alright. Heading straight might be the fastest way. Yeah. Oh, Firewatch Tower. Ah, it's a smaller one, dumbed down version. It ain't got the big stairs here. I love Firewatch Towers. Those are like my favorite. I don't know why I love those. I love those. I especially love like zombie games where I can like be surviving in base building and stuff, and I like set up in a Firewatch Tower and board up the windows some, and I like live in a Firewatch Tower. I love Firewatch Towers for some reason, especially those really big ones. That one was a little bit smaller one. It had just a ladder that goes straight. You can get those really big ones. It's got like the stairs that go wrap around it and stuff. Those, I don't know what it is. I fucking love them. I think the irony also behind some Firewatch Towers, a lot of the older ones, I don't know how the new ones are, but a lot of the older ones are like super flammable and fire risk because they're all made out of like this fucking wood. And so if a fire ever did happen, you would lose all your Firewatch Towers. Car's not far. I finally made it. Oh, look, another road. Why didn't we just follow the other road? But we made it to a road in the end. That's all that matters, I guess. Wow, this loading screen is fucking fast. You follow the road and got back to your car. You finally managed to escape from this nightmare. But the impressions of this night will follow you forever. But like, what with the police and stuff, and wouldn't they have taken my car? It's... wouldn't someone been next to my car waiting for me? You know what I mean? Like, there's too many questions involved in this. See, where are the police? What was the point of the police showing besides just giving the dude a reason to leave?
Radio 5 News. In the studio, Jerry Lansfield.
Good afternoon. Last night, the police of Clarefield County took custody of a man that has been searched for 20 years. John Finch is 39 years old and is brought into connection of the disappearing of at least 5 people in the time from 1995 to 2015. According to today's press release from the police, the man is being interrogated but has not admitted anything yet. We will keep you informed. But now, for the moment, we are looking forward to the evening with Chris Jones and his song Just Got Away.
All right. Not bad. It was a 99-cent game. It is what it is. Definitely, I think there were a lot of weird choices for the game. I do think the 25 fucking keys we needed to find was a bit much. The voice acting, even at the radio station, was weird. I don't know if that was just an audio issue or a design choice to make it kind of, I don't know, garbly, weird voice, especially for the main bad guy who was torturing us and stuff. I felt like the police were pointless. You could have just had us sneak by him, like break free and sneak by the main bad guy instead of having the police show up randomly. And we leave, but we ignore the police. Shouldn't we had ran to the police for help? Especially because we knew they were there. Our guy even knew they were there. Besides that, wasn't a bad game. Just a couple little things to use some tweaking and adjustments and stuff. Not really scary. I mean, it had some good ambiance stuff, but the monster itself was not scary. It's just the same gargoyle copy and paste everywhere. But it is what it is. Like I said, 99 cents. I got a little video out of it. We had a couple good laughs, especially the Big Titty Goff and God talk we had. I was not expecting that. It was really weird, but it is what it is. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thought down in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next episode.